Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It is Saturday today. Lots to do on a Saturday. I don't know about you guys, but the weekend is full of duties, around the home and shopping, and it's just a really, it's my busiest day actually of the week. I don't know how it is for you. Today's the 17th, which is the number of the star, right? Aquarius. Number 17, 17th of July of 2021. So calling on Spirit to see what's going on today. Happy birthday if it is your birthday and you're celebrating it. Just know that you've got Pluto right across from the sun today, so something maybe that was quite difficult or quite hidden, quite unknown concerning a rebirth could be shown to you. It could be challenging because an opposition is not easy. Okay, so the sun is moving through Cancer and Pluto is moving through Capricorn. Capricorn is all about leadership. It is ruled by Saturn, so it's not an easy transformation. For others of you, it could be concerning your home, matters of the past, your career, your goals. Okay, it will be a different situation for each of you. So just thinking of the astrology, the moon is moving through Libra, everyone, and we know it's all about balance, harmony, emotionally being balanced and harmonized with others. And the moon is actually from Libra. It's forming a square to Pluto and a square to the sun in Cancer. So that's a T-square, which is a little bit of pressure. So to relieve the pressure emotionally, it's all about taking action. So relieve pressure. It's the cardinal signs that are feeling this mainly. So Aries, Libra, Cancer and Capricorn relieve the pressure through the Aries energy, everyone. And Aries is the, I'm going to take courage, I'm going to start something, I'm going to initiate something. Okay, so I also wanted to point out that that finger of God from the lovers, Venus and Mars in Leo is, the finger of God is still pointing to Venus and Mars in Leo, and on the other end of it, it's, the lovers are connecting to Pluto in Capricorn and Neptune in Pisces. So I spoke about that the other day, and that's still going on. I hope you're all doing well, and matters of love and relationships, we will be seeing a lot of that. A lot of fated things are going on and will be happening as well, where relationships are concerned, where the ability to create what we desire and what we love is concerned as well. This could be a magical time. Depending on who you are. And also, as I'm looking at the moon, and we know the moon moves very quickly. So the moon is moving through Libra, right? And it's in a sextile to Mars and Venus in Leo, and the finger of God, the Yod in astrology, is pointing to Neptune. So yes, it could be a magical time, very, very creative time, but also a lot of magic is in the air concerning, finding our balance and our harmony with whatever we're wanting to create. So Spirit, 17th of July of 2021. What is the Karma Dharma? We have the sun, and the sun is beautiful. The sun is Leo, so again, generosity. anything heartfelt. Leo is the ability to create. It's the heart. As you could see, the sun will bring clarity, will bring vitality, will bring health, news. The sun is also very much, it can be related to the ego. All right, so remember that the moon is our subconscious moving through Libra, and it's square to the sun. And the sun is, of course, the soul. It's an identity. It's what we love, okay, what we want to nurture and pour our heart into. So Leo is rulership. It's kingship. It's coming up, coming out of the darkness. Leo is all about being up on stage and performing. So some of you could be in the performing arts as well, where there was a lack of clarity, right? Some of you could be receiving clarity now with Neptune and Pisces. Neptune can be magical, but it can also speak to a sense of sacrifice or a lack of clarity and confusion. So what's going on, please, Spirit? 17th of July. We've got the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. Someone feeling quite smug. You know, Nine of Cups can also speak to someone maybe drinking too much. Okay, trying to drown out or escape a situation. Or someone feels smug that they've gotten away with something. What's going on in the now? We've got the Five of Cups. More cups, a lot of emotions here. So there's a sense of emotional loss here, where maybe someone thought that this was a wish fulfillment. Something's gone wrong. There are regrets here. So we go from the 9 to the 5. Maybe some of you have been waiting on something and it just isn't coming through. It hasn't shown up, but it shows that you're still stuck in the past. You're focusing on the past, and there is confusion. Remember this confusion because the sun is going to bring in the clarity and the news. Let's see what the near future holds. Ooh, and we've got another 5, the 5 of Swords. So yes, there is conflict here, but remember 5s do speak to change. Now 5 of Swords can speak to, and all 5s have got to do with too many people being in your periphery, or a competitive sense of energy here, where maybe someone wasn't ready to fight for a situation, something that they feel they deserved here. But here it does speak to conversations, difficult conversations, maybe even with the 5 of Swords. Remember, it's a card of intelligence, but there's a lack of balance here. And harsh words. I mean, this could speak to an argument, of course. We're going to take another card on that 5 of Swords. It's a must. And we've got the World card, everyone. And the World card does speak to success. It speaks to a sense of completion, where there's been imbalance. Something's got to happen. It's not going to be an easy ending here, an easy accomplishment. It can be quite cutting. We know swords can be harsh words. Swords can be double-edged. So it can be positive for some. Remember, 5 of Swords says that someone's got the intelligence. They're holding the, the win is in their hands, even though it could be a bittersweet sort of a win here. But there is an ending. And we know that the World card is very Saturnian. It's all those fixed energies, the 4 fixed signs which don't like change, but change has got to happen. And that's what could be difficult. But on a positive note, I'm going to say that, 5s are change, and change is healthy. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, everyone, which could be a marriage card. This could speak to a new beginning, something that is offered here. That could be long-term, it could be money-related, could be relationship. This is an offer that someone could be conflicted about moving forward with. We've got the 9 of Wands, so someone's been through the ringer. There could be trust issues here, but someone is still standing. And there is Temperance, which is saying it's all about divine timing. There will be healing. Spirit is here. Archangel Michael is trying to figure things out. And remember that Aldebaran has been on, I should say the North Node has been on Aldebaran, which is Archangel Michael. So there are fated changes that are coming through. Just wanted to point out also that Aldebaran and Antares, they're the protectors of the universe. They're the protectors, and they're warriors which will go to war, which will put in the fight towards something that is divine, to protect humanity, to protect the people, to protect us. They're the gatekeepers. Very important, very important. So send your wishes out to Archangel Michael at this point. Obviously, Antares is on the South Node. Wow. On the South Node in Sagittarius. So at 9 degrees of the mutable signs, who's got important points at, on the 9th degree? Mutable signs, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. So fated changes are going on right now. And we've got someone who needs to make a decision between two, a choice. We've got the path here, and the path leads to a wish fulfillment. It could speak to, because it's the stars, can speak to relative to Aquarius matters, social media, a wish fulfillment, communication, groups and associations, wishes and dreams, as well as friendships. So we know the path is Venus in Libra. Is there something that we love here? And this could be happening, this could be playing out in 6 or 7 weeks, in the next couple of months. This can speak to separation, travel, hesitation on a decision, but also an opportunity. And the star is a number 16, which also relates to the tower. And we've got the fish, which is abundance, prosperity, very creative. Remember, the fish is very Piscean. This is like saying, don't stop believing that you can manifest your dreams. And this could also speak to a decision and a sudden decision concerning someone's wish fulfillment. Something maybe that was futuristic is here now. That does speak to abundance around the corner. The fish can speak to unconditional love. Remember, it's Pisces also. And it's a number 34, which equals a 7. We've got 2 7s. So someone could be deciding on a new home, a move. A move could also be a world move, a distant move. There is still a lot of litigation and paperwork and business that needs to be taken care of here before someone can do this. Changes are certain with the 5s here. Okay. And we've got a 21. The world card is number 21. 21 can equal a 3. Remember, now we've got 14 and 22 is 36, right? Which equals a 9. Once more. 9, the Hermit. 10. 10 and 3 is 13, 22, 23, which equals a 5. 5 is the Hierophant. I want to see what's at the bottom here. And we've got a number 12. And we've got the birds. You know what's funny? I just heard something. I dropped a Lenormand card, so it must have fallen on my lap, and I don't know what it is. And this is what it is, everyone. Another 7. So this does speak to, obviously, a marriage. It can speak to a cycle that is ending, right? This can speak to a love connection. The promise of a long-term relationship. And as I said, we've got another 7, so we've got 3 sevens of 21. Again, this could be a relationship that's at a distance, right, from different areas of the world. There's nervousness, there's news coming through, there's excitement here for others of you. There is an offer with a bouquet. There is an offer here, an offer that's going to be on the table, which is going to make someone very, very happy indeed. Even though it's been a real challenge, and some of us are still, I mean, we're at the 5 of Cups logically, where the timeline is concerned, and we've got 8th house, endings and beginnings, and it's another 5, Scorpio. And Scorpio does speak to transformation and change. So we've got Leo and Scorpio, which are fixed. We've already mentioned Taurus, another fixed sign, and Aquarius. Interesting. What does the Energy Oracle want to message us today? What are we working with today, please, Spirit? And we have appreciation. And the card appreciation is a 15, which does, 15 is the devil. But it equals a 6 again. Let's read a little bit from the book. So number 15. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of this single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Exactly like that 5 of Cups. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness of life to you. That's a lovely message. Lovely message. A lot is promised, especially in the fish here. So let's take a goddesses and sirens message for the 17th today, please, Spirit. Very difficult to shuffle. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Logically, they're easier if I turn them upside down, but I don't like to do that. I like to shuffle so I can't see what is in the cards. Let's take today's message, the 17th of July, please, Spirit. 17th. And we have Katesh, pleasure. Ooh, beautiful. Katesh and pleasure. Let's read from the book. What's today's message? What is Katesh all about? Let's see if I can find her. There she is. Okay. Pleasure should be made a priority. Do not forget what makes you happy. Actively seek pleasure. Become more aware of the obstacles to your own pleasure. So, obviously there's obstacles here. Maybe they're your own doing. That's what it's saying. Katesh was originally a Sumerian goddess who eventually became a deity worshipped by the ancient Egyptians, whilst she ended up as an aspect of Hathor. She was worshipped as a deity of pleasure, including sexual pleasure. Katesh demonstrated that pleasure is sacred, and sacred is pleasure, in brackets, very much the modern witch's way. It was believed that every time a devotee experienced the fullness of joy, happiness, and pleasure for the sake of it, as long as it did not break the laws, this is a prayer to the goddess. This may seem a strange way to look at pleasure, especially if we look at this through a traditional Western Christian framework. Katesha's cult viewed pleasure as holy rather than something to be controlled by guilt, regret, or total unrestrained hedonism. We see that without allowing ourselves to experience pleasure, whether it take the form of laughter, play, sensuality, or practicing sorry, that was my alarm going off, or where am I? Or practicing our skills, we are less than whole and remain wanting. We need to recognize that over time we are much less effective in our emotional and work life if we do not experience regular doses of pleasure. Life can be overwhelming at times, and our rational minds seem to need every available minute of our time to be able to cope with the demands of the everyday. Even those of us who have more naturally physical natures, such as those who participate in sports on a regular basis, we're able to turn this activity into primarily a mind game by turning it into competition. That's really interesting. A big part of pleasure is letting go. This does not mean surrender as in give up. It simply means to hand over of all our administration, our stress, and our worries. Now, the shadow side to this card, of course, making pleasure the only goal in life is fraught with danger. Only getting our own needs met and not caring about how others' needs are met is not advisable. Remember, Katesha's message is to seek pleasure, but not at the expense of others or your own balance. So what I get here is, obviously the message is very clear. It's we need to give to ourselves, do things that we love. We've also got, we've got the heart and we've got the transformation here. We've got true love and intimacy here, Scorpio, right? So our deepest desires. We've got the sun in opposition to Pluto. That's what's going on in the ethers, in the astrology. And what it's saying is enjoy, do something, take some time out, do something for you. Let's take 3 Sibilas and end this reading. Even with the 9 of Cups, it does speak of, someone doing something that they enjoy, something that they love. Maybe this is saying that it's time to give, time to have some pleasure in life, time to do things that we love. We've got Omaggio di Preziosi, so 8 of Pentacles, which can speak to, we've put in the work now, something is of great value that we've been working towards. We've got Consolante Sorpresa, 6 of Wands, which can speak to, 6 of Wands does speak to success. And this is prosperity, abundance, and something coming in unexpectedly from the sky. It's on the Star card, and this is my Uranus card. That's really interesting. And here we've got Allegrezza al Cuore. 5 of Cups is here again, right? Which is saying that there is prosperity here. There is an agreement. Stop focusing on the past, okay? And enjoy. Remember, it's the 5 of Cups. Now, for some of you, there could be an outsider here, which is tipping the scales and bringing the imbalance. But this does speak to merriment and happiness. Let's take one more. And we've got the 2 of Cups here and Casa. So this is in relation to a home, in relation to an agreement. 2 of Cups is the soulmate energy, right? And this does speak to an agreement concerning a home, concerning someone's emotional stability, a home. Remember, the sun is moving through Cancer. Seven Cups here. Seven Cups is Pisces, and Pisces, Seven of Cups, is lots of choices. Lots of choices. I mean, things are up in the air, but it can speak to having many, many choices. What do I do first? What is the most pleasurable for me at this point? Now, where there was confusion also, and we thought that something was lost, there still is an agreement here. Something is stable, okay? All right, everyone. I think I will leave it there. I want to thank you so much. Sending you lots of love and lots of light. Wishing you well. Ta-da.